Okay, first of all, congratulations, Vishy Anand, for winning the match 2.5 to 1.5 against Vladimir Kramnik. How do you feel?
Well, I feel a bit strange today because the last two games I've played quite badly, but thanks to my early lead and somehow surviving today, it worked well.
Okay. What was the experience with this no-castling chess for both of you? It was the first time we saw classical games of top players in this chess. So what is your conclusion about the match in terms of no-castling chess?
Well, before the match started already, I discovered that no-castling chess is very rich. Mm-hmm. But it will take more than 4 games to get to the bottom of it. I mean, there are... It's very hard to understand in almost every setup. There are some things that are different. It's a fascinating variant. Mm-hmm. And one of the ideas I came to today was to play the Tarrasch and sort of thing. So it's nice to experiment. But this is literally the 4th game that's been played.
Yes, sure.
So can't say too much.
Yeah, and for me also, I felt like I still need many more games to get into this feeling where the king belongs. I mean, where it is weak and where not. Yeah, because. Yes. Okay, I actually haven't looked at any games of computers or something, no castling chess. I just didn't want. I wanted completely fresh mind. But I looked a bit, analyzed a little bit with engine, some lines, but okay, a little bit, not much. So for me, it was a totally new territory, and I still feel like I don't really. Well, anyway, I don't play chess anymore really, but I don't really master yet this. Don't have a feeling really, for the king. Yeah. So I think it would get better with time if I play, but for now, don't feel like I'm mastering it. And Vishy is definitely was doing much better in the match, understanding this, king safety or unsafety, so that is clear. And in general, we played better, of course, in the match, so everything is totally justified. But it was interesting. I mean, I enjoyed it, and even in kind of very classical structures like today, it can get to some kind of fancy things. I mean, it was not forced, I would say, but you see that, it always can get very murky and tricky at any moment.
What was the reason that we saw 4 times the move first c4 of both of you?
I mean, for me, I think it's probably the best move. I mean, it's the move which objectively, poses more problems, as I think now, but you never know. And it's also less forcing somehow, because of course you can play. Also, e4 is not such a bad move as it looks. By the way, but c4, I guess we both came to the same conclusion that it's maybe the most interesting move.
Okay. We would like to hear something about the game today. I think for us viewers it was especially interesting when White played the rook d4, rook h4 maneuver.
Well, it was a desperado. I mean, I don't know. I didn't analyze this opening at all. So I just thought somehow I felt like I just developed and it must be kind of comfortable for me, but I couldn't really find a way. dc5, I was not happy with dc5, not g5, what I played, but I couldn't find anything really constructive. I mean, I can try to do bishop d3, a3, but black develops. Of course, it was not a great idea, but the structure, I mean, the thing is that white has a potential here. But I just simply too many temples. Because I played bishop d3, for instance, I have ideas g4, g5 with king f7. There is a certain potential, but bishop d6, and since, of course, I should have at least played bishop g5, but I think it's totally nothing for white, At least this was my idea, but then I felt
h6, bishop g6 check, king e7, bishop h4, knight e5 and g5, and eventually...
I wanted just to do this, maybe.
But then I get the game, no? g5 takes knight,
but
king e7.
At least your king is a bit more
But actually, this is what I should have done in the game, so it worked. I thought
you think takes king e7. But then let's say, then I try maybe quickly e4, somehow f4 even, just something quick. But objectively, black is doing well. After bishop d6, which I underestimated, I couldn't really see, maybe I should just go queen e2 or h4, just to let you take, but it's just equal. So, and since I kind of needed to play for a win, I decided to play something but that was not good. I mean, anyways, here queen e2 was okay. I was playing kind of for a win, and in fact, I think black is a bit better here. And so that was not great, of course. H5, yeah, I just couldn't see what to do. I mean, black is simply better. Yeah, it's quite a lousy position. So I was playing for tricks here, rook d4.
And here I got into this
G5
ridiculous frame of mind, because knowing that a draw was enough for me, I could not believe that he would go to f4 and h4. So otherwise I would play g5, and I'm just slightly better.
Oh, I mean, slightly,
or maybe even more.
Yeah, I think it's good minus plus. Yeah.
So you hope for rook d1 and just repeating.
Well, I'm not even sure that that's what I wanted, but I just wanted to see his evaluation. But I was still not taking the games very seriously, because I felt my position was very comfortable.
Yes.
And then when he did this, I realized that somehow we're reaching a point of going back. I should still play g5, takes. Yeah, I mean, he has to do it.
It was a despair. But actually, I saw that d4 was extremely safe, and black is just, slightly better with no risk. But there was nothing I could do already. Takes, queen e3. That was my idea, because if knight g4, now I have this trick. Yeah, takes and knight d5 check.
Nice.
But black has this trick, and this was a bit painful when I saw it, because rook d4, queen b2 is just bad, and this endgame is, I'm not sure I can equalize here, because there are some rook d6. Okay, if black wants a draw, he makes a draw, but after rook d8, rook b6 coming, it's only black who's playing for a win here, obviously. So that was very, very, finishing the story, because after knight e5, g4, of course, g5, yeah, was the
I don't even know what I was thinking, because after knight
I was
g4,
quite
did I expect
surprised.
him to resign? Or
I was quite surprised, because
I just took this, he took this, and then hereabouts,
but then it gets
I realized my original idea of this. I thought queen g6, rook cg8, and I'm winning, but then I see there's knight d5 at the end. Yeah. And then I kind of woke up and I thought...
Then all of a sudden it gets very tricky.
Black might be much worse already if he doesn't have this line, but it's very beautiful just to do this d4.
I saw actually this line, but I somehow... I was... rook g6 is pretty forced. Yeah, d takes c3. Because I saw this queen f3, when Vishy was thinking after rook h5. Because rook f6 seems to be a draw, yeah? King e7, I was calculating this line. Takes. I thought king e7. You said king g7.
I thought king g7 was almost
maybe
better.
I was not sure about king, but I saw king e7 was a draw.
Here.
I saw king e7 was probably a draw.
You talked about king g7?
Yeah, king g7 also, but then I had something in my mind, like queen f3 or something.
But then I can transpose with queen d4, first of all. Yes. And I'm not sure that c2 doesn't, or c2 or
one
something
second,
doesn't
there
win.
was some little idea I had. And if I play rook e6 here...
Then we thought that c2 is...
C2, rook e7 doesn't work, yeah?
Rook e7, king h6 resigns, I think. No, you have your rook h7 and queen h5, maybe that draw you have.
Yeah, but anyway, it's not more than a draw. Yeah, maybe, but also I saw king e7 was okay. I think, if I take c2,
queen e3, rook
queen e3, rook d1, and I cannot, take the rook, this, and it looks like it should be a draw.
Yeah.
I was thinking about this, queen e3 check, but you have rook d6.
I have king e6, no?
Queen b3, queen
rook
d1?
d5?
Rook d5, okay, sorry. Anyways, but queen f3, yes, queen d4, it seems like, only moves for each, but...
So it's a bit ridiculous to find queen d4 after you blunder knight g4 and everything, but luckily it's there.
It's there, and I think it's a forced draw, here. There is not much I can do, because for some reason I was calculating, I thought queen h4, g3 is fine, I was for some reason trying to calculate queen c1 check, and then, but this doesn't work. There is no perpetuation because king gets to g4. Yes. It seems to work. And after cb, I just thought queen g4, queen e6 must be mate, but there is no, when I was, thinking about this position.
In fact, it is dangerous, but with my queen on d2 and pawn on b2,
I'm not in time to get queen e4, bishop e6
or something. Queen c1, rook d2, and I capture.
So it seems like a draw,
So during the game, you felt confident that it's all a draw and it's okay?
Well, by this point, I went queen d4 anyway. What else should I do? If I don't play queen d4, it's resigned. So that was the... that was how I got here, but...
but of course, opening is very important in this. If I play again, I should at least work a bit on also just to understand the setups, because when you just play over the board, it looks nice, and then you are stuck, you just come and you don't know what to do, But otherwise, okay, it was maybe not a great game, but entertaining as most of the games in this chess. Yeah,
that's for sure.
It's always getting tricky at some point. So I really enjoyed playing the match. Yeah,
I really enjoyed watching it.
And again, if I play one day again, I would of course already work more just to have. And I need practice, of course. Here, I mean, actually, I believe that. And it's true, I said it in an interview, that actually Vishy is maybe the most difficult opponent in this play, because I always considered Vishy as the best player with unsecure king. I mean, I was even trying, because that was never my strong point, and I even was trying to learn from Vishy's game, because it's so good when his king is not secure. I mean, I'm always getting mated, somehow, and Vishy never gets mated. So that's why, and this is especially this type of game where, king is always unsecure, and the feeling Vishy has for this type of positions is great, and I must say that it's not my strongest point. So, I mean, it's clear Vishy was superior in this match, but okay, the most important that I hope we have introduced this chess, and I hope people just see and understand that it can be really exciting, and you see most of the games you start to play from move 5, even if you prepare a bit, still from move 7 you play.
We enjoyed, and after the match now we will analyze the game together with Deep Might, and the last word I want to give to our well-deserved winner, Vishy Anand. Anything to say about the organization or to your fans?
No, simply I agree with him. It's a fascinating variant. I feel there's a lot you can understand about chess by understanding when you can't castle. Literally they stop you doing one thing and then you realize when it's important and when it isn't. And King F1 and King F8 turn up so often that but then it will take a lot of effort. I mean, I really feel you have to sit and in every position think, if I could castle here, would it look very different? Like yesterday's game, I went back and I was checking it, and the computer gave me +3 or something. And I was annoyed because I thought, how did I misevaluate the opening very much? Then I realized, no, we can't castle. The computer thinks we can castle. And so again, then you introduce these blank moves in the beginning, and then you start there, and then you get a better evaluation.
Yeah, but also it's difficult. I met Ruslan Ponomarev yesterday, and he said, it looked like you had a very nice position. Out of the computer was always saying white is slightly better at minimum. I also felt with the king on f1 when I played d5, I liked a lot my position. So okay, I'm at least not worse. But then I come, and because there are already no castles, so computer given the correct evaluation, it's just 0-5 for white. And so, it's hard to understand. I mean, if both would be castled, I think I would be evaluating position much better.
Funny thing is, in the end, we got to a position which, so quite often, at some point you get back to normal chess. I mean, once my king is on e7, his king is on f1, this could be 518, and it could just be like that. So. But without castling, I enjoyed studying it, though of course I had no time to do it properly, but I really enjoyed studying.
It's also fun to
H5, H4, all these ideas are very nice. And you can see by the end we are both playing H5 in every game, so we really got the hang of it. So.
H5 is like D5, in normal chess now. It's
if you have an isolated pawn, you play D5, it's like that.
Because somebody asked me, why did you play H5 yesterday? I said, okay, in the opening. I said, because it's just a useful move. I mean, just you make a healthy, useful move, H5, because in this chess it is a healthy, useful move,
And I analyzed some, by accident, you're stumbling around some position and then the computer gives a line. And I realized I didn't understand a single move in the whole line, like 7 or 8 moves in a row, because mainly I didn't understand its evaluation. But it turns out this king stuck on e1 and f1 is so weak that, something like that. And it's, like I said, it's very interesting.
Okay, many things still to explore, and thanks for the start, and congrats again for the win, and let's have a nice evening today. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you.